I don't get it. I don't get it. There are some things that we need to focus our mind on and forget about these kind of things. Boycotting African businesses for what? I just want to find out if someone has offended you. You went to a salon, or you went to a shop, or you went to somebody, your fellow black, your fellow brother or sister has offended you. What you have to think is we are all one. We are all one. Deal with the person who offended you. Deal with that individual. But don't come out and say we want to boycott African businesses. After boycotting Target and other businesses, now we don't have anywhere to go. We have to just boycott African businesses too. I don't think this really makes sense. I don't believe somebody can come up with this idea and said, oh, we want to boycott African businesses. Of course, if you buy from Africa or not, Africans have been in this kind of situation so it's not a strange thing to them. But let me tell you, we have to love each other. We have to. We have to love each other. We have to just refrain from this kind of hatred within ourselves, within our communities. Within our communities. Brian Taylor was killed. And then you know how long they wanted to sentence him by DOJ. Do you know? 1 day. 1 day. This individual, a beautiful woman, was gunned down by a police officer. And then they wanted to sentence that police officer 1 day. We are not thinking about protesting this. We are not thinking about commenting on this. We are thinking about boycotting our own businesses. Try to destroy ourselves. Does it make sense? Folks, if you are listening to me, just answer yourself. I'm not here for Africans. I'm not here for African Americans. I'm here as a human being, black person, try to help each other. We need to talk to each other. We need to solve our situation. If something happens, we need to solve it without destroying ourselves. This is not a race-based anything. This is not. Because here, since I came to this country, I haven't seen Americans calling to boycott or doing anything wrong against their own Europeans. If you have seen anything like that, just let me know. If you have seen, you've heard anything, like American whites are saying, oh, we don't want to buy, Canadian food. Or we don't want to buy Hungarian this because we are fighting or we don't like them. Why are we blacks always try to do something against ourselves? Why? We don't see something fighting against us. We only see what is going on, what we can do against ourselves. Look, if you have issue with somebody, as I said, go ahead and then talk about it. Just sit down with the person. Or even if you don't want to go there, don't go there. But don't come on social media and start fighting. Recently, there were some kind of videos out there on TikTok. South African and African Americans and Nigerians were just talking and all sort of things. Look, I think if nobody is saying it, the time has come for us to voice these things out. The time has come for us to make sure that we talk about this. Because the world is changing. Globally, look, things we saw 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago are not going to come back again. The world is moving forward. Our life today will not be the same. Our life today is not going to be the same. There are so many things coming. There are so many things happening. AI technology and all sort of things. We black people have to step up. We need to learn. We need to help each other. We need to do things. We need to participate in anything and stop fighting among ourselves. Stop criticizing among ourselves. Stop destroying ourselves. You see, look, I sell houses sometimes. And if I visit my neighborhood, black neighborhood, and see beautiful house over there that is being sold for less, 20% lower than the same house located in certain neighborhood. These are some of the things we need to argue over. These are some of the things we need to sit down and talk and then try to do things to help ourselves, to bring our community together, to create wealth within our community. We need to do things. We need to help each other. We need to make sure that we find what is going on, what is working against us. We need to find a way to fight against it, not to destroy ourselves. Not to. In fact, it's so sad. When I saw these videos, they said August 1st, all African Americans will boycott African businesses. This is so sad. I do believe people will not participate. And then I'm 100% sure because I have friends who are African Americans. We talk like a family. We meet and talk. And these things, even if you ask them, they say they don't know anything about it. So I do believe there are some few people out there who doesn't know what they are talking about and bringing out with this kind of things. Folks, the time has come. We need to change our attitude. We need to. Because yesterday can never be tomorrow. Yesterday has come and gone. We have to look ahead and plan ahead. So what happened yesterday, we need to learn about it and then plan for the next days ahead, years ahead, decades ahead, so that that particular thing never happen again. That particular thing never happen again. If somebody, a human being can be killed, a human being, a lady, beautiful young lady can be killed, and someone can sit down and suggest that they should sentence the killer just only one day in jail. That means we have to know that we have a big problem to solve. We have a big problem. And this problem is not about fighting, it's not about doing anything bad, it's about coming. For us to solve it, it's about coming, unite, to do things, to help each other grow. Because if we have billionaires within our communities, they can influence what? Politicians to change course. If we have billionaires within our communities, Africans, blacks, African Americans, if we have billionaires in our community who are influential, who are able to talk, look, let me tell you, all these things can be changed. I do believe, folks, the time has come. Let us all stop, doing things that is not helping us. It's not helping us. Our kids are out there on the street. We don't think about that. Our families is both sides, Africans and African Americans. Our children are just doing things that doesn't make sense. killing each other, fighting each other, doing things that doesn't make sense. We don't look at this as an issue, but we try to boycott businesses, something peculiar, something that is bringing money into us, building wealth within our community. Doesn't let us depend on the system. We try to boycott it because one person has offended somebody. I do believe, folks, we need to change our attitude. I think, when I saw this, to be honest with you, I was really, really, really surprised to see this going. And then I said, after Target, now African businesses, after Target, after all boycotting and other things didn't make us anything, now we are on African businesses, black on black. That is insane. Look, we Africans, how many people support African businesses? In fact, how many people support African businesses? Race-wise, no. If you go to African shop, you see Africans supporting their own businesses. If you race-wise, if you go visit any African shop, you see Africans participating in, no race. You don't see Chinese people buying food from African restaurants. When have you seen some? You don't see Asians buying things from African grocery or African clothing shop. We participate. Them, they don't. So our brothers, African Americans, you are our brothers. We love you. We are all one. Please do not bring this thing. Let us all come together. Sometimes I tell people, I said, we are here because of how African American leaders fought for this country and fought for us. That's why me, you, everybody is here. That's why everybody have freedom. We can buy homes, we can buy our own luxury cars, we can do anything. Whoever has traveled to different countries, this opportunity is not there because there were not people over there fighting for them. So I do believe Africans, we need to appreciate our family African Americans. And then our African Americans, please do not come out with something that will destroy our community. Thank you.